Hey friends, today I'm bringing you a gripping recap of the movie 7500. Picture this. A routine flight turns into a nightmare at 30,000 feet. A mysterious passenger, a cursed doll, and a chilling truth that no one saw coming. Ready to dive into the terror? The film begins, and we see two flight attendants finishing preparations for the flight. Passengers arrive and take their seats. The first people we meet are a couple flying off on their honeymoon. A girl named Liz fears they'll end up sitting next to people who'll ruin their quiet time together. She speaks scornfully about a man who's just eating, hoping they won't have to sit near him or anyone like him. Next, we see a family couple, also traveling with friends for a vacation, and a suspicious, well-dressed man. He tucks a briefcase under his feet, but a flight attendant asks him to stow it overhead. We learn the couple traveling with friends are named Brad and Pia. They've already broken up, but are still going on this trip together without telling their friends. Tension crackles between them. Meanwhile, a haughty woman notices a mother with a child heading toward their empty seat and hopes she won't sit nearby. A heavy-set man passes by, and just as the woman prepares to use the seat next to her for her bags, a nonconformist girl plops down there, while an elderly woman takes the other side. The haughty woman asks the girl to switch seats, but she replies that she's fine where she is. We're introduced to two more passengers, a girl talking to her boyfriend via video call and a guy sitting next to her. He's brazen, immediately striking up a conversation and boasting about his plans, but a flight attendant interrupts and orders him to turn off his tablet. He tells the girl it's just a ploy to control them, and there's no need to comply. She snatches his tablet and switches it off herself. And now, the plane is in the air. The guy pulls a working phone from a bag full of gadgets and brags that they're all still alive, proving the phone had no effect. The girl notices his stash of smartphones, and we learn he acquired them illegally. Meanwhile, Liz tells her seatmate about her honeymoon, showing off her stunning photos and the best ring in the world. The seatmate, fed up with her, decides anywhere would be better than sitting next to this diva. Liz tries showing her photos to the girl on her right, but she couldn't care less. The flight proceeds as usual, with the flight attendants tending to their duties while casually gossiping about the passengers. Suddenly, the plane starts shaking, but it quickly stops. Everyone seems fine, except the man in the suit. He begins to choke, and the flight attendants spring into action, asking if there's a doctor on board. Brad turns out to be a doctor. He rushes over and tries to figure out what's happening. The man grabs him desperately, begging not to let him die on the plane. His condition worsens rapidly, and he stops moving. He's dead. They try to revive him with CPR and mouth-to-mouth, but it's no use. The pilots are informed there's a dead passenger on board. They decide to move people out of first class and place the body there. During this, Liz tells the nonconformist girl to stop pretending she's not scared. The girl replies that death is just a part of life. The dead man is carried to a seat and strapped in. Meanwhile, the newlywed wife tells her husband she won't touch him after he performed mouth-to-mouth. He brushes it off and makes the decision for her. While she's gone, her husband and the nonconformist girl bond, and he admits she's right about death. The girl sitting next to the phone thief heads to the bathroom to take a pregnancy test, but something strange begins to happen in the cabin. A flight attendant spills coffee and watches it evaporate. The doctor notices his nails turning blue and a water bottle compressing. The plane starts to swerve and flex, then nosedives sharply. This causes the girl in the bathroom to slam into the ceiling, while other passengers are thrown from their seats. Oxygen masks drop and people scramble to put them on in panic. The cabin depressurizes. One pilot dons a mask, but the other, too slow, passes out. The doctor's girlfriend starts to lose consciousness because her mask is faulty. He gives her his own, finds another, and then, seeing a mother and child in need, rushes to help them. He grabs a new mask and notices his girlfriend has already passed out. Reaching her, he gives her air and she comes to. The girl in the bathroom loses consciousness. Abruptly, it all stops, and the second pilot regains consciousness. They inform the passengers that there was a cabin depressurization, but they've isolated the section, and pressure is now stable. A flight attendant finds the girl in the bathroom with the pregnancy test and puts a mask on her. She wakes up. Brad and Pia, seeing the child they helped save, talk about how they always dreamed of kids and a family, but something went wrong. Brad suggests starting over, but she refuses. While flipping through her photos again, Liz sees the dead man on her screen. She's startled but brushes it off. Meanwhile, the phone thief heads upstairs to see what he can steal from the dead rich guy. He's unfazed as he rips a Rolex off the man's wrist, flesh and all, and decides to film a video with him. But the body has other plans. The thief jumps back, seeing something, and screams in panic. Meanwhile, the pilots try to contact the tower but hear only static. The doctor sees the dead man on a TV screen. A flight attendant spots a Boeing flying dangerously close to them through the window. They all realize the phone thief hasn't been seen in a while. They start searching and discover the man's body is gone too. In the bathroom, the girl decides to take another pregnancy test, but a man emerges from the floor and grabs her legs. The doctor overhears a flight attendant saying the man's body is missing. Later, he tells the passengers that the body vanished along with the thief and that he saw the man on the TV. Liz admits she saw him on her laptop too. They decide to open the man's luggage and find a briefcase. Inside is a doll. The nonconformist girl explains it's not just a doll, it's a death doll. A person who dies suddenly must let go of everything tying them to life to move on. The doll then guides them to the afterlife. They realize this man is clinging to life, which is why everyone keeps seeing him. In the cargo hold, a flight attendant finds the dead man's belongings. She opens a bag and a hand reaches out. She recoils, but it's too late. The pilot is next. The second flight attendant sees a hand reaching for her and hurries away. Passengers find her and ask if she's okay. She's not okay. Everyone flees, but the nonconformist girl stays, staring into a dark corner. From it emerges her own double. She approaches her copy and embraces it. Meanwhile, the others find the pilot and realize things are dire. They also find the girl in the bathroom. Brad enters the cabin, his face frozen in horror, and turns back. The others rush inside while he grabs his beloved and leads her in. They see all the passengers and themselves. They're all in their same seats, but their hearts no longer beat. They realize what really happened. During the depressurization, no one survived. Not the pilots, not the crew, not the passengers. They're all just spirits clinging to life. The TV flickers on and a news report says their plane stopped responding, and a passing Boeing confirmed no signs of life on board. They all suffocated due to faulty oxygen masks. Their plane is on autopilot, and when the fuel runs out, it will crash into the Pacific Ocean. Brad and Pia accept their fate, and she asks him not to let her go. In the film's final moments, we see Liz still on the plane, unable to accept her fate, but terrifying hands find her too. The film ends here. Share your thoughts on this movie in the comments and rate it from 1 to 10. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and hit the bell to catch new videos first. That's all. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.